afternoon, everybody. I'm currently tracking a tornado risk for northern Kansas today. As you can see, the sun is out shining brightly around this area where I'm at. I'm currently 30 minutes out from Salina, Kansas. There is a pretty big tornado risk today. Potential for strong EF2 or greater tornadoes. Hope you're all ready for that big dream. We definitely need Starlink, you guys. I wish I had Starlink already, but don't worry, we'll have Starlink soon. Let's just hope the stream goes smoothly today. There is a tornado risk though for Kansas. I am 30 minutes out from Salina to periodically I'll give you guys a lot of updates because I don't have overlays and stuff. So I will do that. Hopefully the stream works pretty good though. It's on my main phone, so the quality is going to be much better than it used to be. I can tell you that, and it's much more stable now because I'm actually using. I decided to instead use that versus my other one to provide you guys with better quality live streams. So that was a last minute decision. Couldn't get the webcam running and stuff. I'm gonna have to search for another one. Probably won't get that up till next year, to be honest. But for this year, we're gonna go this route, and we're gonna use Starlink next week. So stay tuned for that, because once I get Starlink set up and I get all of that stuff. I don't know if we can see the live chat through here though. Let's see. Okay. You can see the cloud the sky's clearing for sure. Just check it out for yourself here. It's looking really nice. Actually, I am expecting some major storms today. I really am. I'm expecting tornadoes. So I have a feeling we're going to see tornadoes. I got a big feeling that today's going to be the day. First storm case of the season will be a NATO day, which will be crazy, you guys. But it's definitely looking like it more and more. I love this new mount I bought too. It's really sturdy, works really nice. It's one of those magnet mounts, so it just sticks on there real easily. Turn it, which is also really cool. So you can actually turn it every which way I want. So it's a little hard to turn, but so I gotta turn on this road, I think, right here. Get to Salina. The bad thing is, being out here, there's no gas stations. That is one major issue. But storm initiation is going to be up here, y'all. Look at these blue skies. Absolutely amazing seeing these nice blue skies out ahead. That is a big indicator that tornadoes are they're kind of likely. They're likely today. That's a big indicator. When you get these type of conditions out here like this is a big deal, y'all. I say this because I come from Ohio, you know. I don't usually chase events like this, so. But I used to not. Now I am. Now I'm getting out there more. Last year was the first year I finally got out there more, and this year is This year's gonna be bigger, guys. This year's gonna be bigger. I'm gonna see a lot more tornadoes this year. I'm gonna do a lot more things this year, and we also are going to do more close range intercepts this year compared to other years. So let's see. Right now, we got a storm firing up. Looks like to my north, actually. I need to figure out what's going on right there. I do see the tops over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. On the very, very left side, we have the tops going up as we speak. Also, I don't know what it is, but my phone is not charging. For some reason. The live stream phone is not charging. That is a big... It wasn't plugged in. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Okay, we should be okay though. Yeah, we got storm starting to fire up though. And the sun is out, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful Kansas out here, y'all. This is perfect. I can't zoom out much more. We're going to get closer to those cells, y'all. We're going to be approaching them. The goal is kind of honestly wait back a little bit and then wait for them to strengthen more and then start going after them. Don't go after them yet because we don't know which one is going to actually do it as of right now. So that's the problem. Want to wait, but we're still gonna shoot towards Atlanta, I believe. I think we want to shoot there. So let me get back up there for a minute. Yeah, low level jets definitely got a lot of wind shear. A lot of wind shear today. I can tell by looking at the sky. It is a prime tornado day. It really is. We just got to get the right storms developed. And I think we might be starting to see them develop, so. And hopefully we have good service out here. Service is kind of, it's going to be spotty. They always have it in spotty service. Still rolling, but it's just spotty. But don't worry, by next week that's gonna be fixed. It feels so good, guys. It's so warm out too. It's gotta be in the 70s. Upper 60s, lower 70s probably. Thank you all for tuning in though. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. See more awesome chases this storm season. Who's ready for a tornado? I know I am ready for a tornado. It's been months. It's been months since I've seen a tornado. Last July actually was the last tornado I saw. So it's been wow, it's been well over half a year now, so it's crazy. It don't feel that long. But we are I'm currently heading northbound right now as we speak. curious to see where Connor and Brandon are, to be honest. I think they're okay. I think I know where they're at. They're in Salina. At this point, y'all, we just wait. At this point, I'm in a good position now. I basically just have to wait for see if something will drop, you know, when these storms do get going. I wonder why it's cutting out. I was gonna say, I don't think Parker should be cutting out right now. Parker Hardy's out. I don't think so, given he has Starlink. Not be cutting out. Say, I don't think I am. How's that look? Is that better? I'm always going for more of the sky. I think that's good. Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to add overlays. That'll be in the maybe this year. I might try to do something about it before April. It's running pretty good. I like that. I like what I see. Okay. Let's go to radar here. Nothing's too concerning yet. Nothing really that I'm eyeing quite yet. I think it's gonna be more of the southern ones, but I don't know. At this point, I think it's a waiting game. Once I get into like Salina, and then see which one does it. Should I go for the northern one? It all depends. If that one starts blowing up, right now it's still in the fairly weekend, but if it does, then I'll go after that one. getting there, y'all. Day by day, little by little. We, growing this channel, getting the car more geared up and stuff every single year. It's a process. It takes time. But in the end, if we get tornadoes, that makes it a lot better. Especially with you guys on here and stuff as well. Great to be going. At this point, we're just driving and chilling. I think that's the name of the game right now. Not for too much longer, I don't think, but really just gotta wait for these cells to really start popping off. I think it's gonna be more of the southern ones personally. I don't know, it could be one of the northern ones, but I think it might be that far south one. Who knows? Got the whole setup in the car, y'all. Got that GoPro in the back. The minute I were to spot a tornado or anything, that camera literally will be cut off. So that camera will probably be cut on once really, really get going, then it will be cut off. So I don't want the back. And it's crazy. This camera's like so much better than my other one. We just need more stable streaming. Have some low bars, so that's kind of an issue. Being out here in self-service, we're spotty. Probably want to hear me better, so I'm gonna roll stuff. I feel like gas stations gonna be a really big issue out here. I should have bought a gas can. I really should have. I was like, oh, I don't know. This car's got good mileage, which it does have really good mileage. It's just given that there's nothing in here really. Like it's gonna be harder, I feel like. So at least once I get to a half, I need to find a gas station right away and then fill up again, and basically just hopefully that will last me throughout this whole journey here. Yeah, storms aren't really doing much right now, though. They're really not. I think they're really just starting to get going. I wonder if there's a cap. I feel like there is a cap. I think there is a cap, actually, because they're flattening out. Actually, there definitely is. I can tell just by looking at the clouds and looking at the storms and that they get flattened out. I noticed. So there's something letting them. There might be a real small cap. I don't think it'd be a big one, but once that breaks, or it is still early. It's only 4:16, so you gotta remember storms. You know, it could take a while. It could be 6 o'clock before they really start to get going. So the things can go downhill very, very rapidly. I can tell you that. Not far. We're actually getting close to Salina, y'all. I can start showing you guys maps and stuff. They're stream bugging out. Is the stream bugging out? Is it bugging out, you guys? You guys having a lot of issues? I'm trying to pull it up here. It doesn't look bad on my end of things. I'll make sure. I went to cranking too. So I'm gonna pull. I'm probably just gonna make a pit stop and buy a good gas. This is the, this is basically the beginning of it. Just gotta give it time for it to develop now. Man, this has been actually a pretty exciting trip, honestly. I've had a lot of trips where I'm just like, not dreading, but, you know, I felt just confidence, motivation was low, you know? And I feel like this is finally, you know, I'm good enough to where I know what to do in like these situations, you know, situations. Good enough for that. Just feeling in my eyes a little bit though. But I tell you, once we storm, you know, really fire up, things get crazy. And then I'm moving wide awake, so that's all it's going to take. I don't even need this jacket on anymore. I want to burn it. And just take it off. Time, I'm actually going to crank up the AC. I haven't turned the AC on God knows how long, but it's time. It's AC time, you guys. It's that time of year again. It feels so good, though. Like, I was getting so tired of winter. Winter, it just kills me. And winter's not done. We're actually going to probably get more snow again, so, yeah. I don't want to be there for it, but I'm definitely will be, most likely. Next week doesn't look too promising. Tuesday, I don't know. I'm going to try to get out both days, depending on where the outbreak sets up at. But honestly, I don't think I'm really going to travel much next week. I think next week is going to be like more of a local chase. Honestly, I think Ohio could see a big. They can see a possible outbreak next Wednesday. I'll be honest. I was looking at models and I've seen that. So, we'll definitely have to maybe do a chase around then for sure. Have to get out there and do a good chase. That would be fun actually. Next Wednesday. But it will be more local, although I will be able to drive, a couple hours probably at most. But that's all it will be. It won't be no multi-state kind of thing that I'm doing this weekend. All right, y'all. Those tops are really starting to. They're really trying to go. I can tell you that. They don't look like good still, but they look better. They do look better. Actually, those tops right in front of me actually look kind of really good. I'm not gonna lie. They're really starting to get better, and things are gonna progress even more. Remember, we still have a while. Honestly, things usually won't take off until 6 o'clock, and it's only 4:22. So really, it could take a whole extra hour and a half before things really start getting going. But hopefully a little earlier. But we're gonna park somewhere up here. I think we're gonna try to find a spot. Try to find a gas station. There's gotta be a gas station here. Just trying to top off whatever I can get right now. Now I'm probably gonna run into some storm chasers, y'all. I think we're definitely gonna run into some here soon. Because I have a feeling that they're all in this area. I think most of them are in Salina, if not north. Unless they ended up leaving, but probably chasers in some of these parking lots. No, they would be at a gas station, honestly. That's where they would be at. Where are the gas stations? You would think there'd be one right. Okay, there's one right there. Let's see. How did you come in? Okay, sweet. Sweet. We got very lucky actually coming here because, once we're out, we're out. There ain't gonna be no more getting gas for a hot minute, I think. So, alright guys, I'll be right back. Yeah. Back. Okay, I'm back. Check the live chat here. Sorry about that, y'all. Took me a minute. And now I gotta use the restroom. Oh, crap. Always, I gotta use the restroom so much. Every time I'm on the road, it's like... Okay. Alright, I don't think those cells to the north are gonna be an issue. I don't think I need to worry about this. I think there's these cells coming to me actually. Hold on. I'm about to give you guys an update here, so 1 moment.
We're fine, but barely northeast.
Alright guys, I need to actually head out now. Pretty quickly, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick update here because I do need to head west very fast. So here we are, y'all. Let's see. I'm right here in Salina. There's the cell I want to get after. I want to get after this one right here. So let's see, that one right there. So I need to shoot westbound. Okay. But I do need to get out very, very quickly. Let's check velocity on this thing. Let's see if it's hard. It's contamination. You can't be able to tell, honestly. I need to have eyes on the storm, because there's a radar hole, I believe. Yeah, it's in a radar hole. Seems like that happens every single time, but that is the one storm I'm gonna go after. It looks like that might be the bigger one. We'll see what happens. That's gonna be in Lincoln, so I don't know how far I am from that. Let's see. Let's go to maps here. There we go. We zoomed out farther. Okay. So let's see, Lincoln. Hopefully it's not that far. It's up here. "44-minute drive. I think we're good to go on that. So let's head that way." Okay. So that is what's going on right now. It's not too much, but before I go, I actually need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. We gotta go so fast. I'm back. Let's get west. Gotta get west. Okay. Woo! Things are looking pretty good. we're gonna start to get on that. So let's see that one. That one's too far. Never make it. Yeah, we better get out there though. Storm chase mode has been activated, y'all. It has been activated. Intimate. Can't say that word. A threat is upon us. My goodness. Come on, people. I need to get west, please. Please, let me get west. Okay, right here. Is there a lady? Why is someone? Okay, come on, man. You know, that better be an electric bike. This is stupid. She needs to be off on the other side. Like, what are you doing? Get on the end. I mean, yeah, I didn't get that. If anything, just right on the sidewalks. It's okay. I gotta fix this this thing, this tablet holder. It flops and moves way too much. It's not my concern right now, but if it comes off, we're gonna be in kind of deep trouble here. So. Let's see. In pursuit, y'all. I'm in pursuit. It's not warned yet for anything. It's actually, I think, probably just getting started. Eventually, I think that cell will do something, but it could be a while. It could be an hour before it actually does something. But once we get close, we're going to activate the lights. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Appreciate all you guys' support. This beautiful day in Kansas. This is quite the day in Kansas. Let me tell you, it is sunny. I think it's in the 70s. It's got to be close. It's not. It's got. I believe it is. And there's a nice breeze out. It feels amazing today. This is perfect. Perfect chasing weather right here. I love it. Don't even need a jacket. I'm actually wearing my my storm chasing shirt right there. Get a very wide angle, very wide view. This camera gets extremely wide angle actually. It's kind of crazy. It's gonna make for some really good tornado footage though. Just gotta get out of town. That's the problem. get one in the bag here. Wouldn't that be nice if this storm does do it? I pray to God that this does not hit any towns. That, like, if we were to see a tornado, I pray that it won't hit any towns. You know, I do not want to see that happen, but, you know, get a good one out in a field for sure. That'd be awesome. I gotta start going though, so I really need to get out of here and get on the main road. We're gonna keep checking radar pretty consistently now at this point. See what everything's up to. I'm not sure if it will be that storm or not. Not sure, you guys. I'm really not sure if it's gonna be that one. To be honest, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. See them tops going off the. We're in the very early stages of this event. Mind you, very early stages of something big happening tonight. Depending on what happens, like if we see this turn into a line or not, it's going to make a huge difference in what we get tonight. If we do get a line, I will chase it for sure. Won't be too happy because of turning it that will be more diminished, but still be happy nonetheless. I'm just really eyeing that one near Lincoln. It might not be that one near Lincoln. It might be the one north that does it. I don't know. It's actually really hard saying right now. We'll figure it out. Best thing I can do right now is kind of wait, but go more towards them, but don't go right up in them. Just go closer to them. I'm telling you though, that one to the north though is looking really solid. So it's making me wonder if that would be the one later. That one has a lot of things to work with as well. So that honestly might be the big one. Gotta get that. I think we might on the highway. Face out. Yeah. Look at that. Look at those tops going off, y'all. Woohoo! Man, those are nice. Nice. Nice top. attacking. It's behind all the other rain. It can't really get attacked together. I think the one I'm going to go for is going to be up towards Minneapolis. I'm not sure how I feel right now. I really don't know which one. So. In Oklahoma. I really do think that northern thread's going to go big though. This area I think has just a better environment overall. We've had more sun up here. We haven't, a lot of things up here that are going well. It's just, the question is, can we get a tornado here? How's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Currently chasing in northern Kansas right now, trying to figure out what I want to do here. Almost your birthday, awesome. When's your birthday? What day? Very nice tops. So we have a tornado warning in actually Oklahoma now. So I have a feeling that reads on that one. Oklahoma, it wouldn't see the problem with the Oklahoma threat that I had was I feel like those storms were going to congeal together a lot, and we are getting some discrete supercells down there, but you know, terrain, it gets a lot worse. Terrain up here is absolutely incredible. So that's why I wanted to chase it.
The potential of the storm is able to tap into the environment, and as of right now, what I've been seeing, nothing really been the tornado just naturally there. The part about that is that was all within 2 hours of my house. So, it gets difficult when you're out here in these secondary service targets and not producing supercell just like
back down south. I don't like these up here. This one, I should have just waited. Yeah, let's shoot back down south. Should have got off right there, dang it. Because we're not going to get anything good up here, I don't think. I mean, I see storms up here, but oh man, guys, we really need to get off here now. Obviously, the north one's not good. But it depends if it gets cut off. And I have all these little areas where I can do it, but I want to quit. That is very pretty, though. Oh, my goodness. Where's an exit? I think they just expired, yeah. Exit up here. Let's take this and let's bounce back south before these cells get too close. Wow. Incredible looking cloud. They're just so good. They probably don't look as good on the live stream, but a little bit of scud out there. Scary looking cloud. Take this exit. Let's go back south. We gotta go south fast before these cells get here. I'm just gonna ride these cells basically. At this point, that's kind of my goal. Is to just ride them. Right, because they're going slow enough. They're going slow enough right now, and they will pick up speed eventually, but until then, we can just ride them. See, as a storm chaser, I make, fairly new. I've only done this like a year and 2 years now, max. Really 1 year of like getting experience, more experience. I make I'm still new to this, y'all, so I'm gonna make mess ups for sure. Hopefully, not mess ups that won't affect me, you know, during a tornado, but in terms of like knowing the, you know, what storm will be most likely to do. Most of the time, I have a general idea, but you know, I'll make these wrong turns or something, you know, and that's just being newer to it in general, you know. Like, I've always loved the weather. It's been my thing since I was little, but I really couldn't start driving until like 2 years ago. And last year was the first year I feel it not give you enough experience, obviously. It's going to take a few to several years to get like really, really good at it. Let's look at the live chat. 2 months left until hurricane season. Yeah, hurricane season's coming. Hurricane season is definitely coming. I can't believe that. It's kind of crazy because it feels like we just like got through it, and it just amazes me. It amazes me how spring is already here. Spring has just come so fast. Spring tornadoes are definitely here. I look at the South and I'm like, they got all that stuff going on down there. And I'm like, nah, I just need to be patient. Be patient. Because this morning, I knew to choose this target. You know, this morning I was like, okay, I knew to choose this target. And I was going to pick Oklahoma. I really was. I was thinking about it. I was like, well, that's the safe option. Nah. Don't choose the safe option always because you can be very disappointed. So I did it. I chose this one. And, you know, I'm looking down south and I'm like, oh my goodness, they have all this severe weather. Well, once again, it's more and more cluster. It's really nothing that I really like a whole lot. And yeah, I honestly really don't expect much down there. It looks like a messy setup down there. This is probably the best setup you can have up here, right? They've had rain this morning down there. They've had a lot of other stuff. And they haven't had a whole lot of sun down there, I don't think either. So, given that they haven't had a whole lot, you know, they probably had, you know, a little bit, but that's why I chose this option, this northern option. And let's hope that in return something gives. So, but that is a good lesson when you're chasing, you know, always pick the safe option, you know, SPC outlook put a 10% or 50% hatch, you know, that might not always be the wisest decision to go to that spot, you know. You need to, you know, look at model data, look at where the, you know, clearing is, look at what storm mode is most likely in that, you know, part of the system, and there's a lot to it. But the thing with up here is a big squall line is probably going to develop over here, and we could really have major issues over here. We really could. Now I'm hoping we can get some supercells before the squall line kicks in through here. That's, you know, obviously a big goal. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I do need to actually push more. I need to push more east. And actually, now thinking about it, because there will probably be cells that try to develop, you know, ahead of this as possible. So if I start seeing towers build up to the, you know, the east of me, we got a problem. The best option right now is to literally just, you know, guard it. Also gonna watch this cell that was just my west right now. I watched that one closely. But I'm in pretty good position for pretty much anything right now. stat on there. It's gonna help you out a lot. Yeah, we do have that watch in effect. I should have showed you guys that, but I can probably show you here soon. Once I get good enough east from these storms. You know what? Maybe I'm meant to go to this storm. We're gonna drive closer to the storm, guys, for a minute here. You guys get a look at what it looks like. Is that a wall cloud forming? I think we have a wall cloud forming. Yo, that's a wall cloud. Way off in the distance, it's hard to see. I don't want to keep going though. I'm gonna get off right here. But let's get a better look at that. Maybe it's a good thing that I didn't keep going. I didn't take the east route. I was going to, but I think we got a wall cloud. We got a wall cloud. Holy crap. I mean, oh my goodness. Wow, we got a wall cloud up there. Okay. I'm not sure which way to go now. You know what? Let's do it back up here. I need to watch that storm. I'm probably gonna get closer to it. Hold on a minute. That might be the one to do it tonight. It's always that most southern one that, wants to always do it. At least what it seems like. It's not always true, but this one could. Let's pull in right here. I don't know what to do right now. It's starting to grow though. So we need to pull in right here. Guys, this feels like a West Virginia chase. Literally, I remember doing this in my last West Virginia one. I can't believe it, but I think we have a wall cloud. What I saw, unless I'm mistaken, which now I'm having trouble finding what I saw before. My guess was it's a fairly weak one though. I'm gonna wait right here. Let's see here. I'm back. I just lost service. Get up. Yeah, it's time to start watching this. Time to start watching this. And watch the storm out of here. Possibly see something in a little bit. See what happens. It's got a while to go, I can tell you that. But it is looking mighty pretty. I wanna start the GoPro. I'm just gonna run that for a moment. Get a little clip of this. That's pretty. That might even deserve a little photo. Probably not. Not really. Yeah, this is something I'm watching now. Time to watch this sell, y'all. I think it's heading towards me. Not too intrigued by it though, at the moment. There's that wall cloud. Yeah, there's the wall cloud way out there. Yeah, this one eventually might try to do something. Let me see the motion of this real quick. Here's my thing. If I were to go for this though, like what if there is there anything behind me? That's the question. Obviously I don't think there would be. I do see the wall cloud though. It's actually weakening though. Very, very weak. I think I'm gonna head due east for right now, and if I see that start to go more wild or do something crazy, I'll probably push back on it. But for right now, I'm not. Don't really care about it at the moment. It's pretty weak, and I think it's going away. Yeah, it just looks like a little tail, almost like a little inflatail though. But I don't think this is really doing much. It's pretty, but let's go east. Let's just shoot east. If it starts to, starts to go more wild, then we'll, go after it. But it's gonna go away from it. 'Cause right now, I'm not really liking it all that much. Like, what do you do? There's not much going on, so it might take longer to get started. Honestly, I mean, more so, for a while. And I think that things are gonna take a long time. They really will. It's really only 5:14, and you saw how last night went. So that's why I'm not, I won't say it's a bust until like 2 in the morning, to be honest. This setup is kind of like last night, but it's, it has a lot of similarities. It's the same setup. Yeah, I gotta get away from that. You guys see that thing about Michigan getting that massive tornado? I thought that was insane. I haven't seen any photos on it yet. I don't know how big it really was. On radar, it looked pretty wild, pretty gnarly. That's the stuff we should be getting up here. Like, you get that one just go supercell like that, it goes ham. Here soon we're gonna turn around. I'm getting far enough distance to where we can see what's like really going on and see the strengthening and stuff. It's definitely got time to strengthen. So right now my goal is just to literally just head a little bit farther east, probably towards New Cambria, as they say a good distance and stuff. Because right now I don't need to be getting up close to anything. I just need to wait for one of those storms to really start to get going, and then it's go time. Once I see any indication of a storm, strengthening, trying to, like strengthening by a lot, and on the southern end and wrapping around stuff, that's definitely a good time. So it's just a waiting game right now. Right now, I don't like these cells. Let's see. I think this bigger cell is going to eventually start to. I think this cell behind me is going to start to do something crazy, like something kind of wild. Or I think that one goes south. I don't know. Problem is, if we have an outflow boundary that really screwed up the tornado risk here, then it's basically dumped the. Went for the threat in Oklahoma? No. That threat looks just as crappy. If not crap, it looks even crappier. Because there is really nothing that's probably going to happen. The only thing that can happen is stuff develops out in front of it. Which isn't, I mean, it could happen. There's a lot of time, actually. But there's more of a chance that something like that would happen here than down there. Because you already got a line that's basically developing down there. Capping, I think, is a problem up here. Why we're not seeing crap. I think that's a major issue up here. So right now I'm just gonna kind of sit here for a minute. I'm gonna let it, get a little closer. Try to do something here. Here's what it looks like. pretty. But there's nothing that warrants my attention. You can see how it's actually very flat. Very flat. It looks like a shelf cloud. Shelf cloud trying to get going. You see the striation right there? Let's get out. Better view. Might as well. We got time. Time on my side. Do it, please. We need a storm to see if we can get going. That warrants my interest a little more. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute though. See, here are the Oklahoma storms. Oh, new mesoscale's out. Okay, that's good. Let's see. The early stages, digital national development noted along a surging cold front. It's definitely, it's gonna increase, it says. We're gonna see. I think we're gonna see what it shows here. Definitely gonna push more east. There's no point staying here, but I don't think. Choices. What do I do? I really don't know. Now, should I get a little video on my GoPro? Maybe not. I'm really not. It's not worth it to me. This is not worth it. The wind's cranking, but right now I don't see anything worth a darn. Does look like a nice shelf cloud has been trying to get going even more though. Alright. Let's push more east. This phone is not working. Interesting. Technology. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Phone just basically not working. Okay. It's whatever. Not gonna stress about it. At least the tablet is. It's the main thing we want to work. But we're gonna hop back on the highway. Push east. Need ya. Makes me wonder if I should follow this. Personally, something could get going farther south, but I'll be honest, I really don't know. So I guess just push east. If we have to go north, we can shoot north pretty easily. You know, it wouldn't be hard to do. It would be kind of hard to do. We can get enough roads, but to find a route north. Obviously, they're expecting something up here. I don't like that Oklahoma threat. Even though I think we have an observable now. We do have an observed tornado actually on the ground in Oklahoma. Wow. Okay. Okay, Oklahoma. You showing up. Should I went after that? I still wouldn't want to have gone after that though. Because when you think about it, it's almost brain cracking. You know? I have to place myself in the notch basically. It's so crazy though. It's just like it's messy. It's messy setup, but not everyone, but a lot of people are. I think Freddie McKinney is down in Oklahoma. Connor's up here. Brandon's up here. You know. Still wondering about that cat. Definitely something going on that hasn't allowed them to get going yet.
Well, I'm not gonna say that way.
You want to attach itself to that horn. I'm gonna stop at this rest stop for a minute, reevaluate my situation. There's gonna be a lot of stop and go today. A lot of stop and go. I'm gonna give you guys a good view of it as well, so just watch this. Watch me do some maneuvering and stuff. Even if I can't even tell if I'm within a parking spot. Okay. Sit here for a minute. A lot of stop and go, stop and go. Alright, this is the mode we gotta watch out for up here. Southern mode, I mean, it's not bad, but
nothing is happening.
Oh, shoot. This looks like a complete and utter bust. Right now. This looks really crappy right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just gonna go to back. They did put an FDL, and it says severe threat should get gradually uptick in the next hour. And tornado 120 by 50.
I'm just gonna sit at this rest stop. I think the best thing to do is just sit here for right now. Kind of wait it out. Right now, nothing's happening, but maybe here soon. Oh my goodness. Just want a storm to go. Patience, though. Patience is key. Gotta be patient with it. Might just bust out the snacks. Honestly. Yeah, I'm busting out the snacks. Southern threat still doesn't look worth a darn. I'm telling you, I mean, you do have that tornado, but that's nah. It's what you call a rain wrap tornado. Those are not worth chasing. I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong; they could be cool, but yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I'm glad I didn't take that. That would have been a mess down there, honestly. I'll be right back. I gotta fix something, actually, so I have time to do that. Some waters, some chips and stuff. Cause I'm gonna be waiting a while, it looks like, so I might as well make use of it. Have a good old time. I think tomorrow I am gonna go to Alabama, Mississippi. They have a low end tornado threat, so I might end up going there tomorrow. Just for the hell of it. I mean, no. Really, like, there could be a chance, so why not? There's a chance, there's always a possibility. What is this copy? Good. How are you?
I'm just checking to see what's going on. We happen to notice you backed in. Is everything okay?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Are you a
Yeah.
storm chaser or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I
Yes.
was just looking at it. Yeah.
You guys think something will come out of it, or?
Not right now. No. It might be till later. So.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. No, yeah. I wondered because I saw your little, I'm guessing, amber lights on top there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what you
yeah,
were, so,
yeah.
okay, cool.
That's legal, right? All the
Yeah,
ambulance
as long as
stuff.
it's not red or
It's
blue,
not
just-
red and blue.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just wondering
It
about
doesn't
that.
give you permission to do anything illegal, like speed.
Yeah, I know. I get that. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you guys hoping there'll be a tornado come out of this?
Hopefully, but nothing's going to come out of this right now. It doesn't look like it at all. So
Looks cool though.
it does. Yeah.
Nice little front line moving through. So
Yeah.
we're hoping nothing comes out of it, but
Right.
I know that's boring for you guys.
Well, hopefully it stays away from the town. So,
Yeah.
Do you broadcast for news or something like that too?
no, YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. So you just keep them updated as the YouTube goes.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on. Well, like I said, for the sake of your YouTube, I hope you get something, but at the same time, I hope it's really not.
Yeah. No,
Because that keeps us busy. Right. You know what I mean?
Are you out of Kansas, or where are you out of?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's, so you go to school around here, or is this
No.
just like your full-time job?
No,
surely
this
you
is-
didn't
this
drive
is a
all the way
hobby.
from Ohio.
This is a hobby.
This is a
right
hobby.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you didn't
But-
drive all the way from Ohio for this, did you?
No, I did. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I drive. Like,
Wow.
whenever there's a chance of a big outbreak happening, I like to go out and see if
That's-
anything. Yeah.
Hey, that's
Cool.
awesome.
I started doing this last year actually. and
Yeah.
I caught a few tornadoes in the process, so
That's
awesome.
cool.
I got into it. But,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to give you credit, man. That's commitment.
Yeah.
That's
For
commitment.
real.
Drive several states just to be able to watch storms and hope for a tornado.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Sounds
blame
like-
you. They're fascinating. It's fun to watch.
Sounds like you need to go to school for that. If you
Yes.
haven't already, definitely
Yeah.
need to go to school for
I
that.
do need to go to school for
All right. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get out of your hair. I didn't catch your name. My
it.
name's Strict Delaire.
Elijah.
Elijah?
Yep.
All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
You have a wonderful day,
Nice
okay?
to meet you.
you as well.
Take care. Stay safe
Yes,
out
take
there.
care. Thank
Good
you.
luck. Be careful.
Thank you. You guys as well. Okay, let's go back to the storm. All right, I was talking to officers. They were wondering what was going on here. All right. I'm gonna shut the trunk actually. Okay. And they just wondering what I was doing. It's understandable. No, I won't get arrested. That was funny though. I did not expect that though. Like I was like I didn't do anything wrong. So that was a little weird to me at first. But now I understand. Oh wow. Hold on a minute. I might need to start shooting north. Hold on. Got a cell. Yeah, they were very surprised when I told them about Ohio. I mean, it is a long way. But I love the driving. Yeah. I already love driving the way it is, so it's not that bad, to be honestly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm watching that closely. As a matter of fact. I should have told him something might happen sooner than later. We're gonna look out. Okay. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna try to they were sitting right there. I hope they don't be coming up behind me following me. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm watching that cell now. Okay. It's starting to take off actually now. Like it's looking a little better. So I guess that whole fixing thing is not gonna happen now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna shoot, I need to find a road board. I think it's time, you know. I like them. I like themselves a little better now. Just a little bit. Very gorgeous. I like this. Might be the one, y'all. Here it is. This is my north of me now. For it. Something happens, but see. Oh my goodness, look at that rave. That is gorgeous. I'll show you guys what's going on. That's pretty. Try to get a little farther ahead of it. try to get this truck off my butt because I'm not. Trying to deal with him much longer. There's definitely wind shear. I can definitely see their spin in the atmosphere. Oh my goodness. Let's go right here. I'm gonna take some quick snapshot pictures on my camera. Mix. That's. Are you kidding me? Bro, I didn't think I took it out. Wonder why the camera wasn't working. No battery. Are you serious? Okay. honestly, there's really nothing to be too excited about. Like, I don't even know why I'm taking photos of this, because this is not looking that good. And I'm about to get hit by a rain shower. Yeah, we're just gonna put that away for right now. At least until hopefully something gets going. I'm like, what am I taking photos of? This is not that looking.
But if I get up underneath this thing and the temperature doesn't absolutely drop, then there is hope. Break that stop off in Oklahoma. I won't be so messy later on. Okay, I'm finally a free man. Brandon, are you in Easton 70 already?
Alright guys, I'm going to continue to follow this storm. This is my only hope, honestly. My only hope is this one, so we're just gonna follow it, because obviously we can't go to Oklahoma. I will say this, there's a chance we could see something still. But it has to act in an hour, 2 hours probably. Not even that, actually, because you could have night and nighttime threat. Tonight's going to be more nighttime threat, honestly. I think the best thing to do is literally just follow this like thing. Stay as close as I can to it. And not take the dirt roads. might be a chance, you guys. There's actually a chance for a tornado still. It's just has to be in the right environment. So that is my biggest. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's like, what do I do? Looks good. Oh, I see. I see what we're looking at here now. Okay. I'm actually near that cell. That one that... We're looking in the wrong area. That's what it is. So I do see that cell. Now here's... Oh, you can get nothing. We can't get nothing in front of that. Oh my goodness, that just... Mine. That's a bad road to go down. Very bad road to go down. We're looking over here. I just want to get a better view. It's definitely over here. I see it actually where it's rotating. Can you guys see where it's rotating? I see rotation. We don't want to get too far back in this, but there's where it's rotating. Just watching that because that's literally all I got right now is to look at is that. Damn. It's rotating though. I mean, it's trying. Yeah, right there. Oh man, that is disappointing. That was just Brandon Kopic. Yo, no way. That was just Brandon Kopic. I wasn't even eating dirt. That's Brandon Kopic up ahead, y'all. No way! Yo, that was just Brandon Kopic. I can't believe that was him. He's literally right up ahead. I don't want to be like, crazy chasing him, obviously. But yeah, that's just crazy. Alright, well, I knew I was in a good spot. Just it really sucks because this could be such a good event right now. That was cool though, he had that rap. That rap is sick. is some lightning off of this. A little bit. Alright guys, I am continuing to head eastbound right now. I just wanted to, I guess I'm stuck, but here's where I am, and I am currently heading eastbound. The storms are just to the north of me. They're not really doing much though, so yeah. Right now, it's not looking good, but it doesn't mean that it's going to get better. As a matter of fact, I think things are going to get stronger as we get into the night, and that's at least my hope. So this will be definitely a nocturnal threat if we do see one. I'm just not too fond right now of how it looks. does their car say? Oh, I thought they were a chaser. It might be. Left. Alright. I don't know why I have that GPS still on. I don't even need a GPS. I don't really have a select spot to go to. Just trying to follow this thing. Tornado threat down south is pretty. I don't even know, to be honest. Not looking too good. To be honest, yeah, still on there, really wrapping up. That looks like a pretty good tornado, actually. Yeah. But highly dangerous. There's a reason why I didn't go down that way. Because those storms are just, I don't even know, man. The weirdest cell, like, why is there so much rain out ahead of it? Why is it like that? Why is it shaped like that, y'all? Oh goodness, you gotta see this. The shape of this storm is unbelievable. Why is it shaped like this? I mean, just the, like, why? Like, the tornado is right in there. What some weird cells say? Let me tell you, there's some weird cells. This is a weird day, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like these cells that much down in Oklahoma. I really don't. So much stratiform rain out ahead of them. Like, but I don't get why. If there's like an overproduction of moisture down there, I don't know if that's part of it. I think it's just the way these storms are setting up. It's the mode. I almost just want to grab a pizza and just eat a pizza while chasing. Heck, this ain't even crap. I'm almost debated to go to the mountains because there's snow. Even though I'm not gonna do that, but I think that would have been cool though. Get a hotel up in the mountains. I'm not even that far from Colorado in reality, because Kansas is a state away from Colorado. This has been quite the day, let me tell you. Got nothing to show you guys. I really don't have nothing to show you, to be honest. Unless you just want to watch the sky, but that's nothing cool about what's going on behind me right now. This is Kansas, for crying out loud. And we getting good storms. What's up today? Sometimes stuff like this happens. And it's early spring. Remember, it's only March, early March. We have so much of the spring to go. So I'm, if this, I get what I get, I don't get a tornado, so be it. But I got the rest of the spring to get tornadoes, so. Take what I can get from this. Probably gonna be a nice nocturnal threat, maybe. Although I really think this is a bust. Today's a big bust, I think. I'm not gonna say for sure. I don't like saying that because watch something like that could blow up later. But as of right now, by the looks of it, this really sucks. Nothing else to say. As a matter of fact, probably just gonna make a pit stop at this gas station. And yeah, just chill for a minute, maybe get some hot food. I'm a little hungry. And you guys can see what's going on just by looking at it. It doesn't look good whatsoever. I'm debating if I should go chase that Mississippi tomorrow down there. Even though the threat's really low and it's probably not going to be worth it, honestly. I'm just watching a stream real quick. I'm probably gonna keep going. I just. I'm trying to figure out, guys. Give me one moment because the chase is probably not done. It's not done. All right, we're not done. And we're definitely not done, actually. I have a new target spot. I'm curious to see what the model put out. But I can't find my charger. Oh, guys, hold on. All right, I'm shooting south now. You learn from the best, you know? You learn from the best. Learn how to chase. Essentially what I'm doing this year again, I'm learning how to chase every year. And every year improving on it. Can I go out this way? Yeah. Alright. Hey Google. Hey Google. Why is it not talking? I need El Dorado. I need El Dorado in now. In now. I need El Dorado. Now we're in 28 minutes. Alright guys, we are getting out of this dumb area. And we're actually going to push. Get on the highway here. On the highway. What is this? Now we're pushing south. we need to get on. We need to get on some good stuff hopefully tonight. I'm not letting this chase go to crap that all that quickly like that. I'm not letting it happen. I'm not calling it right here saying, oh no. We go into the very end. Now that I'm on the highway, I can really be pushing it down there. Shut off. I don't know why that was even. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching those cells. I'm an hour out from that storm, but I think if that starts to get going, that's something we need to really pay close attention to. And I do need to look at her model again. I actually might want to pull it up here in a moment. See if I can do it real quick. Because honestly, if that were to go, that would be why is everyone running that? You should not be running this. Hey, we might get our first nighttime tornado. Haven't had one of those yet. Not really big on nighttime tornadoes, but I mean, hey, a tornado's a tornado. We just got to be very careful. We got to stay back. We got to make sure we're, especially with lightning and stuff, we got to hopefully it has lightning if one does happen. I'm just trying to figure out here with the her model and stuff. You know, it doesn't even matter at this point. If it's gonna do it. I just wanted to see. I looked at it earlier, but I didn't look at the latest one. That puts it right on the border. Oh, I see what he means. Yeah, but those are those songs. I guess we'll see, but I don't know. That could just go big bus. And nothing even happen. But it's in a good environment. And they're by themselves. So, who's to say it wouldn't happen if it could. Well, you know what? If they upgrade that wrist tomorrow for Mississippi, I might end up heading down there. Love cranberry juice, but it's like cran apple, but it's like, this is really tart. My goodness, it's too tart. I love cranberry stuff, but you combine cranberry with apple, oh my goodness. It's like a sweet tart in your mouth. I'm gonna really start watching themselves. chased in. There's just no way. It would have been too rough. There's no way I would have gotten a tornado down there. Literally, the problem with today was there was just so much rain out ahead of them. You couldn't see them really. The cool thing about it up here is that we had less moisture to work with, which means we would have seen. Michigan saw a tornado and we didn't. Like, how did they even get a storm to develop like that over there? Oh my goodness. They had the right environment. Still in the very early season, so this is typical. This is gonna happen. Once we get later in the season, even next week, I'm not really down for chasing next week unless it's close. I don't think I'm gonna take my chances with next week, to be honest. Unless we see a major uptrend in models, then I might go to get out there. But I don't know. Tuesday, it's iffy. Wednesday, it's iffy. It's iffy both days. Wednesday will be more of an Ohio Valley threat, so I'll chase in Ohio that day. But after that, we have a break, which is going to be really nice for me because I'll be able to. Well, the break's actually going to be really nice. That's Brandon. Bro, that's Brandon Kopic again? What? I thought that was a cop. Yeah, I was nervous for a minute, y'all. When you see a car go like right up on you like that. Brandon Kopic again. How do I keep running into this dude? I mean, he passed. I slowed down though because I didn't know. believe that, you guys. I didn't even know he was behind me like that. I mean, I knew he was like a, you know, distance, but he's going really fast too.
You know, I just floored.
He's going like
When all else fails, I know what. Yeah, even with my radar detector,
yeah, he's really looking. I don't even know how fast he's going there now. He's probably going like 80. But I can tell you right now, I'm not doing that. I can see him up there, y'all. You see them cars up there? That's him. He is booking.
yeah, but if they can grow in like an hour and a half,
On the feed. Not really. I just like to listen in on other feeds. Nothing's going on. I could try to go a little quicker, but I don't know. It's dark. Yeah, no big deal. Good night. That far up. He's just right up there. That's just crazy though, how I keep running into him. Second time, probably run into him again. Oh no, he's definitely up there. Oh, he's right there. It's hard to see, but I can see right there. Why did they just flash him? Who knows what's going on, you guys? We are a chasing environment right now. Got all the chasers out here. I really like that stuff. I don't know. I think this is just this. I think this is gonna end up being a dud of the day. I have a feeling. I know. I hate saying that. I really do. But if things don't pick up in an hour or two, host 2 hours, and it's only 7:19 as well though, so that's the thing. I was looking at the wrong time. I'm in the Eastern time. My phone is still in Eastern time. I don't know why that is, but it is. It is said it was 7. It says 8:19. That's what it said. So I take that back. We give it 3 hours. Still an hour out from El Dorado. I don't even know. Trying to get there, y'all, as quick as I can. If it does do something, I need to be there in time for it. So I'm gonna make sure I'm extra aware of my surroundings right now. I'm always aware of this, but I'm gonna be extra. That way I can pick it up a little bit more here. For sure. That's what I'm about to do. Because I need to. I think I stay on this road for a while anyway. That might be him right there. If so, he's slowed down. But I want to keep it at a distance. I don't want to. It's not him. Thought it would have been. let's try to figure out this storm near El Dorado, or south of El Dorado. Right now, it looks coming. At this point, my best option is probably literally just go south, right? Possibly continue to go south in Oklahoma. Not good for themselves, they're gonna be dead. Also, he's like the worst shape. Like, if you could ask for any worse of a tornado to chase, it's gonna be in Oklahoma right now. They're all literally rain wrapped. These are rain wrapped machines. Like, there's no way possibly I can go to see a tornado in that. It'd be so dangerous. So at this point, guys, today was really bad in general. Just wasn't really worth it, but thank God I love driving. I'll tell you. If I didn't, I would not be a storm chaser, obviously. But let alone be lucky driving so much, makes it kind of worth a while, I guess. But still, I come out here to see something really good, and I have to just go back. That's crazy. So I'm almost debating if I should just keep going down south, start making my way towards Arkansas, and then make my way to Mississippi. Mississippi's really where I would have to be for tomorrow. So if I start working my way down that way, then I can at least get down there for the setup tomorrow. Because I'm not going down with this whole chase, not getting anything. That's basically what's gonna happen if I just go home. I don't want to do that, so I'm almost debating just heading down south. It's really up to you, chat. I can do either or we can have a nice ride to the mountains. It's up to you. Whatever you guys really want, just let me know, because I can really drive to the mountains. Start tonight, be in the mountains tomorrow, come back Sunday. I mean, I can do that. Just depending on how it looks out there. Because as of right now, I'm looking at that swarm and I'm saying, damn, what a shame. That's my thoughts right now. It's so bad. Why is it so bad? Oh my goodness. We had so much wind shear today, it all went to waste. What a shame. To look at some models for tomorrow and go from there, because at this point, heck, I should have just chased that damn Oklahoma thread. At this point, I don't even care, because at least, obviously, I wouldn't have seen much. I wouldn't have captured crap in the big night. During the day, it would have been too hard to even see that stuff. Yeah, it just wouldn't like it, to be honest with you. All that stuff down there is rain wrapped. It's just pure rain wrapped. If you thought my other one was rain wrapped, these are like extra, like 10 times the amount of rain. Yeah, the last one I caught in South Dakota was nowhere near. You wouldn't be able to see in front of you at all. That's how heavy you. And those are just too dangerous at night to chase. It's not worth the risk, basically. It really isn't. Because you're not going to get a tornado. I mean, yeah, you get the wind, you know. Feel the tornado being close, but you can't see it. You know? And then by the time you get too close, you're in harm's way. That's the problem. You don't really know how close you are until you really are, and then you see debris flying, and then you're screwed. That's why I don't chase those. Just gotta be smart with it. Heck, yesterday was better. Which is crazy because today was supposed to be the main event. But kind of. Did a flip flop. That's fun. I don't know why I'm going to accept to that stuff because it's 52 minutes from the cell. We got the ones over here. Ones over here look like they're yeah, nothing's gonna happen. I'm actually officially done chasing this. Because I already know that nothing's gonna happen. I do got some cells just to the west of me though. But they're not gonna do anything. These are all elevated. These are not. These are not going to do nothing. It's like the same cell that were north earlier. As a matter of fact, there's an outflow boundary. Oh, heck yeah. It's over. It's over with these ones. That's the cold front. Or that's not, yeah, the cold front's slowly behind that. Yeah, that is, oh my goodness. Yeah. It's done. You got an outflow boundary coming off these storms. They're not doing crap now. They are not doing crap. It's just all a bunch of cold air basically going to come at me at this point. Tornadoes cannot work with cold air. They have to have warm air in the storm to have that inflow coming in. These storms have no inflow. That is a shame. You know, things look pretty good, or you know, earlier models were looking a lot better for Kansas. This one's a flop, but it is what it is. Today was honestly a 50-50 bust or boom kind of day, and we've sadly hit the bust side of it. But yeah, but these are definitely not. These ones that are reckless time, yeah. The ones you're seeing lightning on, which I don't know if you guys can see the lightning. But if you can see a little bit of lightning, I think it's just those are not going to do anything because they're outflow dominant. And you can't have outflow dominant storms for a tornado, for any really like any decent good storm. Like I don't really like outflow dominant storms. They're not all that significant to me. They're literally just gonna die. The next best thing at this point is going to be just that one cell, but everything's basically done for in a way. Like there's 2 tornado warnings, obviously in Oklahoma. Not really watching those anymore as much. I mean, it's still an amp for grain rapid activity, but other than that, Missouri, you know, it's a joke. Missouri's a joke. You're talking about how it's going to be bigger. It just looks like a big slot fest over there. So, yeah, guys. Honestly, the only cell that is like that has any life to it, literally the one in just south of Wichita. I'm going to back. Let me see. I'm going to pull up this gas station. I'm going to show you. Because this is really all I have to work with at this point. Like, everything else is done. Is this gas station even open? Bro, this is like the smallest. Oh, it's one of these ones. I don't really want to go to one of these ones, honestly. Let me show you guys. Here's what we're looking at. These are horrible. These are bad. You can see the outflow boundary right here. If I put this into motion, you see that line? Looks like a little line ahead of it. That's outflow. Outflow is right there. It's about to move over me soon. So, if you get that, no NATO with any of this. There really won't be. So, this is the next thing, which looks horrible. Let's see. Yeah. It's just a jumble mess. There's no... Yeah. So, that's not going to do anything. Plus, you got cells down here, which means these cells down here are going to cut off. They're going to cut off the circulation. This circulation from the storm. So basically, when this moves up like this, it cuts off the circulation on the south side, you know, because you got the rain-cooled air, and these are actually taking the energy from this, you know. So in that case, that is no tornado will happen with that, most likely. So at this point, and then you have Oklahoma storms, which are tornado warned, but obviously they are heavily rain wrapped. You can just see it, and this one especially, look at that. That is engulfed in rain. There's literally storms covering that whole thing. And also, is it even farther in? It's not doing anything anymore, really. Now it's just broad. This one down here, not really doing much. But obviously, the tornado would have been right here. But it's not looking good. Because these storms down here are really, they're really trying their hardest to cut off this any inflow from coming into this, and things aren't really going to go well with that. So yeah, y'all, that's basically it for this chase. This chase is done. It's done. It's a done chase. And I should have just got off of here a little while ago. Not trying to drag it on because there is literally nothing. Iowa looks like crap as well. Like, today is just, it's just a slop. Like, anything that gets going is just sloppy. It's no good. It's worthless stuff chasing. I don't know, that's his point. And me continuing to waste my gas trying to get these. I'm waste my money on this, so I'm not gonna do that no more. You know what? Since I am gonna get off of here in a minute because I'm about to end the live, I'm just going to come out here and see the lightning in the distance. We're gonna end it with some lightning. Look at that. Not much though. I'm actually at a oil, MFA oil, fuel, propane, and lubricants. Interesting. Probably get out of here though. I shouldn't just stand here like this the whole time. But yeah. So that's how we're gonna end it. I think I'm heading south tomorrow. Well, actually, let's look at that one before I go. Let's look at tomorrow because I think I might go down there because I don't want to just go home and not bring home anything. I want to try to see something cool. Let's see tomorrow. Please upgrade tomorrow. Here's tomorrow. 2% risk. It's little. It's still there though. So I mean, why not? I literally have 2 days off. I might as well go chase again for the heck of it. The win risk, it's not high. This could upgrade a little bit though. There's a hail risk. I might just go chase hail for goodness sake. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't want to chase hail because I don't want to screw up my windshield again. But like, if I like play it smart, right, get under a gas station or something, then maybe I'll just go chase hail in southern Texas. Texas gets some big hail too. That could be actually fun. Because I want something, y'all. I drive all this way. I can drive another few hundred miles. I can definitely do that. I already drove. I'm pretty sure I drove over 1,000 on this trip so far. And yeah, so Ohio has a risk as well. I'm not really like, I actually prefer the risk down here. I feel like storms down here always end up doing more than they do up here. I'm gonna be honest, but who knows? Slight risk in Ohio, so Ohio could see some good stuff. Look at today's risk. What a baloney. What a freaking baloney. 10% in a... See, SBC Outlook be on something. They be on something tonight because, let me tell you, ain't nothing gonna happen out here. Just by judging it by radar, if you're a chaser, if you know, and you think, oh, you're gonna see some good stuff out here tonight, yeah, that's real cute. Because this crap, I mean, yes, you may see something. You can see a good storm, you know, severe thunderstorm, but it's not worth going after for me. So yeah. Why? And you know what's crazy? That was actually put out at 706. Like, that was recently, and they still had the 10%. Why would you keep that out? I don't understand it, because I have a feeling nothing's gonna happen out there. If it hasn't gotten going already with the tornado threat's basically, it's gonna be done. You know, it's gonna turn to a big line. You'll have some QLCSs. I don't want to chase that anyway, so I'm not gonna do it. That was not the goal. The goal was not for me to chase QLCS tornadoes. So, speaking of that, let's look at. Well, it's not about that, but let's look at our temperatures, y'all. It's 59 here. Wait, this ain't right. Wait, yeah, it is. This is actually behind by a lot. I think it's set for 3:30, which I don't know why it is, but it is. This thing keeps zooming in. Hold on. Because for some reason, that's not. There. So there's the cold front. Dang, the cold front's close. See, it's just going to get cold here. Like, there's only a little bit more time left before this cold front moves in. I really don't want to be stuck in this cold front. Look at this, 30-degree wet temperatures. I mean, I have the proper gear, I guess, but still. Here's another thing. I want to check. Hold on. This stylus is always so hard to get out. I'm gonna use it to be much easier. I want to check the snow. Oh my goodness. They getting some real good, there's some decent heavy snow behind this. And there's some ice. Wow. What a very interesting setup, to say the least. Storms look like they'll get going overnight, but honestly, I'm really not, I don't think it's going to be this. I mean, they could. I think they will, but this does not look like tornado. This does not scream tornadoes to me, just by looking at this. This screams more damaging winds. And then there's that snow. It looks like the snow ends, though, for the west. And at that point, there's really nothing. So, there will be no point in going out west for snow in general. Now, let's just look at some model data, because that's basically going to be it. Let's look at... tomorrow. So tomorrow, it looks like a damaging wind risk, and that's literally all tomorrow is. I will say in Texas, I think there might be a rogue storm down here, like far south Texas. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. Because I think that would be actually that'd be kind of cool. That would be a massive hailer, though. That'd be like one of the biggest hailers I've ever been in. If I were to go that far deep, that's deep though. That is deep down there, and I would have to start my journey down there a little bit. Wait a minute. I don't know why that came up. Why is it not pulling up? There it is. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Some pretty big hail. Those are big hailers down there. But that is really deep. Like, we're talking, that's another 10-hour drive, I think, for that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it doing that. Could you see a tornado with that? It's actually possible. But there is no threat down there. And honestly, those look more like hailers than anything else. You could see a tornado with that, though. Possibly. But an isolated one. But here's the line tomorrow. It's just the setup is just trash. I don't know. It went from being good to just... I think I'm just going to chase the line tomorrow. I think I'm just going to chase this line. I'm going to get a really nice shelf cloud out of this tomorrow, so I think I might as well do it. You know? And you never know. I could see a spin-up tornado. It's always possible, but you know what? I think I'm just going to do it. But let me see what time. Timing is everything. Because if I can't... This is going to be late in the afternoon. This is going to be like mid-afternoon. It looks like it's going to really like peak right around here probably. Early morning pushes on through. I'm not going to Texas though. Everyone basically ended their live streams. Freddie McKinney's still alive. Well, yeah, it's time to get out of here, and it's time to end the live. The only way, so I might go down there tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to look in the morning and see what it looks like. If it looks really bad, I'm not doing it. But if it looks better, like let's say they upgrade it to a 5% risk, you know, for some reason we get, you know, some decent model guidance that maybe supports a tornado or two. Then it's possible, but I don't know if I really want to do it. So we'll see. I'm gonna pull out right here for a minute. Hey, the car didn't get too banged up today, which is good. Barely got banged up. Some of those gravel roads though, and those dirt roads definitely got the car, it got it dirty again. It's definitely dirty. Feel the cold air starting to sweep in, that cold front's starting to push in. But yeah, just got to get another car wash when I get back. I might be out Tuesday, I might be out Wednesday. I don't know right now. We'll see. Alright you guys, I'm gonna get off of here now. Whoa, it's starting to get windy. It's just blowing around out here. Alright. That's gonna be it. Hope y'all have an amazing night. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Never stop storm chasing, and God bless.